Eddie, another thing I wanted to ask you, like whenever we get down to the Super Bowl, there's a whole lot of discussion about MVP versus money line, right? Like, hey, don't bet the Chiefs at minus 110, just bet Patrick Mahomes to be the MVP at plus 130, plus 140, whatever it might be, because of the frequency that a quarterback like Mahomes would win that if the Chiefs won the title. Does the Conn Smythe have any sort of correlation like that, or is the Conn Smythe far more random of who it might go to over the course of the playoffs?
Depending on which team makes it and usually wins the cup, we'll get the Conn Smythe. I believe last year was in March or so on Vegas. I know if the Rangers, for example, if they win the cup, I would personally feel like it's going to come to one or two players. Like it's going to go to Breadman or it's going to go to Igor. If Igor has to shut out even one game or holds another game to like one goal or less, I just feel like they're going to give it to the goalie because of how consistently good he has been. And if you just go by roster, I just feel like that's kind of like what's going to happen for each team. If you have a superstar player, they'll probably look that way. Quick look even at the Smythe odds, like Connor McDavid's the favorite, and I don't foresee Connor McDavid making to the finals. So it's like putting that there to me is insanity.
But would you rather have McDavid at plus 1,000 than the Oilers at plus 675?
I think if they did make it, McDavid probably will get it because the sheer amount of minutes he makes. But like looking at the list too, like Pasternak is plus 1,800 on the Bruins. I think if Pasta if the Bruins make it there, I think Pasta's a great value bet because he's a prolific goal scorer and he's a guy they can give it to. I just don't foresee, like they have Gensel, same odds as him on Carolina. I don't think there's a shot in hell that Jake Gensel's going to get it from the Hurricanes. Like I just don't see that happening. So I think if I had to pick a player, I think goalie is the way to go. My like Ottinger's probably has really good odds for Dallas if they get there. So I would look at those guys, Igor, any of the high-end goalies. If Winnipeg makes a run with Helly Buck, I think he's another guy I would put money on to win the Conn Smythe. I'd feel better with the goalie than a skater.